Hi everyone, this is Laura and welcome to my channel. This is a video response for SHILES728. She is hosting a challenge giveaway on her channel because she reached 300 subbies. So congratulations, Shiles. I am actually new to Miss Shiles' channel. I learned about her from Ronnie Sue Scrapper. Hi Ronnie. Um, Ronnie had did an amazing layout and I was watching some of her videos, and I don't often see too many challenges out there for layouts, and I just had to do it. So this I actually started this morning, and because today is the last day, I'm sorry guys, but for those of you who are quick scrapbookers, there's still time because you have till midnight tonight to join her amazing challenge. And she has a few rules. This is called the Fun and Flowers challenge giveaway, and she has a few requirements. And two of the requirements, well, actually three that I know of off the top of my head, was you had to make a layout, it had to be in pink and green, and it had to have flowers. And it can be a 12 by 12 or an 8.5 by 11 or even a Project Life layout. It can also be an art journal page or mixed media, but just to make sure that I'm sorry, that you guys get all the rules correctly, because I have been a little forgetful these days. I will leave a link to her challenge video in the description box below. That way you know, if you want to participate, you can. And like I said, I do apologize to my subbies. I just love making layouts, and like I said, I don't see too many challenges out there for layouts anymore. So whenever I see one, I am like, oh, I get so excited. So some of the items that I used for this layout was these little vellum envelopes by EK Success. I used my American Crafts ribbon. I also used some of this beaded flowery pink pearl trim. I used some of my bling from Recollections. I also used my Teresa Collins Summer Stories stamp set. And I also used, and I put it in backwards, my Odd Girl, what is this called? Happy Day stamp set. And I used that stamp there, and that's why it's backwards. And I also used some of my Sade Pearls by Fab Scraps, and my Making Memories Rub-On Alphas. So that's just some of the products that I used real quick. So she said she also wanted to hear, you know, just a nice little fun story in regards to your photo, and explain why we chose this photo. Now, I do have quite a bit of photos that I have yet to get to make a layout for, and this is me, and that's one of the photos that I've been meaning to put in a layout, and I want to thank SHILES728 for giving us the inspiration to do that. So why is this a fun day or a fun memory of mine, and why this picture? Well, a lot of people may not know this about me, but one of the things that I love to do is I love to take road trips. I love going to places like museums, theaters, art museums, historical sites. I just love that kind of stuff. I eat it up so much, so much so that I will use any excuse to go out on adventures like that, or trips like that, or road trips. And one of the things I used to do quite often was I would always volunteer for school trips. And I was always one of those moms that was, I think they call them escort or chaperone. And I would go everywhere with my kids. And even at home, I would just pack them up and take them everywhere. Aquariums, you name it. And I really, really love that kind of stuff. Um, One day, my son had a trip to the Liberty Science Theater, which is why I have the title Liberty Science. I couldn't find some small alphas that were pink or green to put theater, but I'm going to go back and put that in at some point. I'm going to have to really look really well in my stash for that. But the place is called Liberty Science, and it's in Jersey. And it's a place where children go to explore and find out all about electricity. And let me tell you, this day you would think I was one of the children because I had my hands in everything. It was just that much fun. It's definitely another place where I would go again. I'm actually very excited to take my grandson. That's how old this picture is. I definitely would like to take my grandson one day. Hence why I have that little name tag on me and the pen. I was keeping track of the children that I was in charge with. So that's why I decided on doing this picture, because a fun day for me is anything that is outdoors, where I get to learn, I guess. I just love stuff like that. Zoos, museums, art museums. We have the botanical gardens out in New York. I've been there many times, and those are just the kind of places that I like to go to. So that's why it's a fun day. So for this layout, I used a piece of green cardstock in the background, and that's from My Mind's Eye. It's actually a pattern paper. I used the green side. And then the pink, white, and floral sheet that you see on top is a Webster Pages paper that I also had in my stash, and I've been holding on to forever because I just thought it was the prettiest. And it fits so well with this challenge because it's all pink, green, and white. And then I did the punch around the page, and it's a Martha Stewart punch, and it's this one right here. And I don't have the name to that, guys. I'm so sorry, but I do have the picture, and you can look that up online. Then after that, I decided to create some layers. And what I did was I cut out some of this. Oh, I didn't share that with you. I'm so sorry. I used these two Spellbinders dies. This is the frame for the photo. And I used these leafy dies right there. And I also used my Diemond Dies small and large monarch butterfly dies. As you can see, I have this flower here. This I actually also made with the Diemond Dies rose die. And it's one of my favorite dies to make flowers, as well as this one right here. And this is the sunflower die set, but I'm always using it as a daisy. And this flower, oh, you know what? Let me start from the top. Sorry, guys. This is a large monarch butterfly die, and this is a diamonds die. I did that. I put some perfect pearls all over it. Underneath there, you'll see the foliage. That's the Spellbinders die. I have here a clock that I had in my stash from the Heidi swap, and it's an acetate clock. On top of that, I put some more of the foliage leaves that I die cut and the Seidan pearls. Here I have a Wild Orchids white daisy, which I love. And this flower here I made. And this is from the rose die set for Diemond Dies. And guys, I'll have a link to the Diemond Dies website in the description box below should anyone want to get some of these dies. And this one here is also a monarch butterfly by Diemond Dies. And I just cut it out on white cardstock, and I have some pink embossing that I did on top. And that embossing powder is this one right here. It's the Joanne Crafts Essentials. It actually works pretty nice. It's not too bad. Not one of my favorites, but it was the only light pink I had. And then here, this pink burlap piece, I actually just received this in a rack that was given to me by Beverly, who's New Crafter Bev here on YouTube. Thank you so much, Bev. Hi, Bev. You see, I'm already putting the good stuff to use. Here I have the Recollections bling, Here is where I used those rub-ons. I just put that on some white cardstock, cut it out, glued it on. Below that, and here I have just layers of green and pink cardstock. This is also by Webster Pages design paper, and this is just plain green cardstock by American Crafts. And I really love that die because I don't know if you can see that. Well, you don't need to see that part of me. It has stitching, like faux stitching already in it, which is really cool. Here, I just laid a green ribbon going across. That's the ribbon that I use by American Crafts. Some of my pink flower beaded trim. Below that, I have a white lace that I glued on. And this little floral arrangement here, this is the sunflower die by Diemond Dies. And I added some little pearls inside. And I don't know if you can see that. It's like a light pink and a lighter pink. I had two different shades, and I distressed that with spun sugar distress inks. And this rose, I did it in the medium pink, and I distressed that with worn lipstick. And then this is another flower that I made using more Diemond Dies, and this is Fancy Flowers. And it's one of the new releases that we have at Diemond Dies, and it's on sale now if you guys are interested. And here I have some more of the foliage. This is my Spellbinders die. And this is Wild Orchids Daisy. And this is a small monarch butterfly. And I don't know if you guys can see the embossing that I did on those flowers, but it's nice and shiny, and it's like a pink vellum. And these are the vellum pockets, and this is where I will have my journaling, and I will do the journaling. You know, anyone who knows me and watches my channel knows I always do the journaling towards the end. And this came from that Teresa Collins stamp set, and I love this stamp set. I don't use it nearly enough, but this is the Remember When, and I'll do some journaling there. And then this here, it says everyone has a story to tell, and that's where I'm going to do my journaling and my dating and such. And that's just tucks right back in there. No one has to see that. And it's a hidden pocket journal, which I do quite often on my layouts. And here, I love this camera because it looks nice and antique-ish. I just stamped that out with archival inks in black, and I stamped that out on some light pink cardstock. And then I did the same with the pen. This is also archival ink, and I stamped that out on the dark green cardstock, and then I just fussy cut both of them out and glued them down. So yeah, I think I made it, Miss SHILES728. Like I said, I love doing a layout. I usually don't have such short notice, but I want to thank my friend Ronnie, because if I did not watch her video, I would have never known about this challenge. And for me, it's more about the making than anything else, and the support. And you know, guys, my number one passion has always been the layouts, more than anything else. And I'm just happy to be a part of it. I hope you guys like my layout. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And from my quick layout makers, like I said, you still have time. This challenge will be open until midnight tonight. And I am so sorry for the short notice. I kind of got the short notice myself. I just found out about it this morning. Can you believe that? Yeah. So, have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you all for watching, and we will talk soon. Bye for now.